You might have the confidence, the career, the experience, but if you're still wearing jeans the same way you did years ago, you're not sending the message you think. The wrong denim doesn't just look off. It quietly weakens your presence. But the right pair. It speaks calm, authority, maturity, and quiet confidence. Let's fix your denim game, clearly, simply, and like a man who knows exactly who he is. 1. Baggy. Outdated fits that swallow your shape. Denim mistake older men make, wearing jeans that are 2 sizes too big, loose in all the wrong places, and straight out of 2003. Whether it's wide boot cuts, overly relaxed fits, or jeans that puddle around your ankles, these styles add bulk and scream, "I gave up." They don't frame your physique, they bury it. Baggy denim kills your silhouette. It makes your legs look shorter, your midsection wider, and your entire outfit appear lazy. At 40 plus, your wardrobe should refine your image, not erase it. These jeans hide your shape, blur your lines, and make everything you wear on top look worse. Even a perfectly good jacket or shirt can't. Save the look if your jeans are ballooning at the bottom. Swap them for a slim straight or tapered cut. Look for jeans that follow the natural line of your legs, not clingy like skinny jeans, but with structure that shapes your lower half. Focus on fit from the thigh down. Brands like Levi's 502 or Bonobo stretch denim get this balance just right. Make sure the hem hits right at the ankle or with a minimal break. Avoid excess fabric, less bulk, more confidence. You're not trying to look young. You're owning maturity. The right denim tells the world you're a man who takes care of himself, pays attention, and isn't afraid to evolve. Confidence isn't loud. It's clean lines, proper proportion, and quiet strength. Think bond, not baggage. And if your fit is right, but the color's wrong, that's the next mistake, and it might be washing out your entire look. 2. Lightwash or distressed denim that looks immature. You might think lightwash or ripped jeans add personality. But for men over 40, they rarely say stylish. They say stuck in the past. Heavily faded, whiskered, or distressed jeans make you look like you're chasing trends meant for 20-somethings. And unless your name is Brad Pitt, those knee rips and bleach fades are doing you zero favors. Here's the problem. Lightwash and distressed denim draws attention away from your face and upper body, the part that should lead. It disrupts visual balance and undermines maturity. Worse, they often come in cheap cotton blends that lose their shape fast, sag at the knees, and scream weekend at the college dorm instead of confident grown man. Distressing also rarely flatters. It cuts up your silhouette and adds chaos where you want clean lines. Opt for dark wash or mid-wash jeans with no distressing. These shades are timeless, slimming, and versatile. They work with everything: a white Oxford, a charcoal sweater, a leather jacket. Look for a consistent tone from hip to ankle and a bit of stretch for comfort without slouch. If you want variety, try a rinsed indigo or charcoal gray. Both feel rich, elevated, and ejaporate. The right wash says you've moved on from chasing trends to building presence. Your jeans shouldn't fight for attention, they should support your identity. Dark denim grounds you. It simplifies your look, sharpens your profile, and says, "I've grown up, and I look damn good doing it." Now that we've fixed your fit and your wash, it's time to talk about what you're wearing with your jeans. Because pairing the wrong footwear is where many men ruin everything. 3. Wearing bulky, dated shoes with your jeans. You nailed the fit, you picked the right wash. But then, boom, you throw on clunky square-toe shoes or oversized running sneakers from 2009. It ruins everything. A great pair of jeans should make you look sharp, but your footwear needs to match that energy. Most men over 40 forget that your shoes anchor your entire look, and the wrong pair can drag your style down fast. Bulky soles, dated silhouettes, or over-designed logos scream trying too hard or not trying at all. They cut the line of your jeans short, make your legs look heavier, and kill the polish you've built with your outfit. Worse, they send mixed signals. Pairing dad sneakers with tailored jeans is like putting ketchup on a steak. It doesn't work, and everyone notices, even if they don't say it out loud. Stick to sleek, minimalist shoes. If you're going casual, white leather sneakers, clean, low profile, no giant logos. For smart casual, suede chucas, luaf, or Chelsea boots in neutral tones like taupe, brown, or deep gray. Want something truly sharp? Try leather derbies with dark denim. Classic Bond energy. Always make sure the shoe shape follows the curve of your foot, slightly almond or rounded toe, and keep them clean. Scuffed shoes. Kill authority. Shoes. Tell your story. Are you intentional or just coasting? Men over 40 don't need loud footwear, they need grounded elegance. The right shoe completes your look and earns silent respect. It says, "I've outgrown trends, now I define them." But don't get too comfortable yet, because even the perfect jeans and shoes can fall flat if your tops are sending mixed signals. 4. Pairing jeans with loud or immature tops. Let's be honest. If you're wearing jeans with that old concert tee or a neon polo from a golf tournament, you're not looking youthful, you're looking confused. The wrong top instantly lowers the tone of your outfit. And for men over 40, this sends the wrong message. Either you're trying too hard to stay young or you've stopped paying attention altogether. Loud patterns, bold graphics, and saturated neon tones draw attention away from your face, where your maturity, confidence, and presence should speak. Worse, these tops often clash with dark wash denim and make you look top-heavy or sloppy. Fabric plays a role too. Thin cotton shirts cling awkwardly and fade fast, adding to the sense of cheap and casual rather than sharp and intentional. Think elevated basics. A white Oxford shirt, a charcoal Henley, a navy merino sweater. These pieces don't fight for attention, they amplify it. Stick with solid or subtle tones: white, gray, navy, olive, sand. If you want texture, go with knit polos, brushed cotton shirts, or light flannel. These fabrics add quiet, depth, layering. Go with a well-cut bomber, lightweight blazer, or overshirt to elevate the whole look. Your top half is the first thing people notice, so send a message of calm control. At 40 plus, it's not about standing out. It's about standing firm. The right top tells the world, this guy knows who he is. And once your upper half is locked in, there's one last mistake too many men make that ruins even the best jeans: the wrong belt. 5. Wearing the wrong belt with jeans. You've got the jeans, the shirt, the shoes, and then you cinch it all together with a cracked, bulky belt or some giant rodeo-style buckle. Instantly, your whole outfit falls apart. For men over 40, your belt is not just functional, it's a finishing touch. If it's outdated, flashy, or cheap-looking, that's the only thing people will remember. A belt with loud logos or huge buckles screams insecurity, not style. And worn-out leather with fraying edges or loose holes just makes you look careless. It cuts your silhouette awkwardly and creates visual noise where there should be flow. When you're over 40, even the smallest details send a message, and the wrong belt tells the world you're stuck in the past. Invest in a slim, full-grain leather belt no wider than 1.25 inches. Go for minimal buckles in matte silver or brushed brass. Stick to timeless colors: chocolate brown, tan, or classic black, matched or at least coordinated with your shoes. And never underestimate the power of texture. Suede or pebbled leather can add subtle sophistication. Your belt should complement the look, not compete with it. This isn't just a belt. It's a cue to the world that you care about the details, that you've refined your style with intention. Because at this stage in life, it's not about proving anything. It's about showing up polished every time, now that your waistline is on point. Don't blow it on the finish, because what you throw on top of your jeans might be the most overlooked mistake of all. 6. Choosing the wrong outerwear. Step out in a clean pair of jeans, and then ruin the entire silhouette with a boxy windbreaker or a hoodie that still has your college logo. It's one of the most common mistakes men over 40 make, throwing a childish or shapeless jacket over an otherwise sharp base. It doesn't just kill your outfit, it makes you look like you gave up halfway. Outerwear is the first and last thing people see, especially in transitional weather. Baggy jackets destroy your frame, hide your structure, and instantly age your look in the wrong way. And loud logos or sporty designs send the message, I dressed in a rush. When you're over 40, you can't afford to let your jacket undo all the intention you put into the rest of your look. Upgrade to tailored outerwear with clean lines. Think of a suede bomber, a canvas chore jacket, or a lightweight wool coat with minimal hardware. Stick to mature, neutral tones, deep navy, olive, charcoal. These layer perfectly over jeans without overwhelming them. Fit is everything. It should skim your frame, not swallow it. Bonus points for jackets that hit right at the hips and add a structured shoulder line. When you wear outerwear that fits right and speaks subtly, you look intentional, not accidental. And that's exactly what separates a man who's just dressed from a man with presence. Your jacket doesn't have to shout, it just has to finish the sentence your jeans started. Coming up, the most underrated move that can take your denim look from decent to damn near cinematic. Let's talk about footwear. 7. Ruining the look with the wrong footwear. You've nailed the jeans. Great fit, perfect wash. But then you look down, and it's all undone. Worn out gym shoes, old man loafers with thick soles, or clunky sneakers from 2010 are sabotaging your entire look. Your shoes are not an afterthought, they're the anchor. And after 40, they better be saying the right things. Footwear frames your jeans. Bulky soles break the clean line of your legs. Dirty sneakers scream careless. And outdated shoes, especially shiny squirtos, drag your whole outfit back in time. No matter how tailored your denim is, the wrong shoes destroy proportion, balance, and credibility. They're the fastest way to go from sharp to sloppy. For a grown, stylish look, go for clean, low-profile footwear. Minimalist leather sneakers in white, navy, or taupe work great for casual settings. For smart casual, try suede loafers or desert boots in muted tones like chocolate, sand, or slate gray. Want something sharper? Slim Chelsea boots in brown or black add quiet sophistication. Avoid glossy finishes, oversized soles, or bold logos. Stick to silhouettes that follow the shape of your foot and flow naturally from your jeans, especially at the ankle. At this stage, your shoes tell the world whether you're still stuck in the past or confidently walking into your next chapter. Are you deliberate, refined, and present, or still coasting in outdated comfort? The right pair of shoes doesn't just complete your outfit, it elevates your presence. It says, I'm still sharp, I still lead, and I care about the impression I make. And if you think the details end there, you're missing the most silent and most powerful upgrade a man can make. Let's head upstairs. Eyewear 8. Wearing outdated or ill-fitting eye-wearing jeans that fit in shoes that speak style. That's powerful. But if you're still throwing on thick, outdated frames or wrap-around sunglasses that belong on a fishing trip, your entire look takes a hit. Eyewear sits front and center on your face, and over 40 it either ages you gracefully or drags your presence down without a word. The problem isn't just function, it's form and fit. Those rectangular metal frames from the early 2000s or those sporty wraparounds scream utility, not style. Worse, they distract from your face, disrupt your silhouette, and give off the impression that your style hasn't evolved. And when paired with a sleek pair of jeans, it's like pairing a fine suit with clown shoes. It simply doesn't match. Instead, opt for classic frames that flatter your features and elevate your energy. Tortoiseshell or matte black acetate. Clean lines, maybe even subtle keyhole bridges. These work on every man. For sunglasses, think Ray-Ban, Clubmasters, Persol, or minimalist square frames that complement your jawline. The goal isn't to stand out with your glasses, it's to complete the picture, quietly commanding respect through simplicity. Because here's the truth. Eyewear isn't an accessory anymore, it's part of your identity. A sharp frame shows you're not clinging to your past style. You've grown into a better one. When someone looks you in the eye, your glasses should say, I see clearly, and I know who I am. And coming up next, we're tackling something nearly every man overlooks, but once you upgrade it, it elevates every outfit you wear. We're talking about belts. Yes, belts and how they silently define a grown man's style. Point 9. Neglecting the power of a proper belt. You've got the jeans, the shoes, even the eyewear sorted, but look at the middle. If the belt holding it all together is a bulky, cracked leather strap with a giant metal buckle or flashy logo, you're not finishing your look, you're unraveling it. A belt isn't just functional. For a man over 40, it's a silent signal of attention to detail, and most guys miss it entirely. Worn-out belts with fraying edges, oversized buckles, or thick cowboy styling make your outfit feel clunky and chaotic. They cut across your waist with no elegance and shout louder than the rest of your look. Even worse, a glossy dress belt paired with casual jeans. It feels mismatched, like wearing a tie with a t-shirt. These tiny mistakes say, I haven't updated anything since 2005. Instead, go for understated, minimal belts that blend seamlessly. A slim leather belt, -1 1/4 inch wide, in dark brown, deep tan, or matte black will instantly clean up your silhouette. Look for polished silver or brass buckles with no logos and no flashy hardware. You want the belt to support your style quietly, not hijack it. Brands like Carl Friedrich, Anderson's, or even a custom artisan belt will add that extra layer of refinement most men overlook. Because here's the truth. When you're over 40, it's not just about what you wear. It's how every piece works together. A great belt doesn't beg for attention. It earns respect by how effortlessly it completes your outfit. And that's what true elegance is. Nothing screaming, everything intentional. One more thing, the belt is also a reminder. It literally ties your look together. When it's thoughtful and clean, it shows the world that you're the kind of man who respects details, respects himself, and doesn't leave anything to chance. Coming up next, the final and most overlooked style weapon in your entire jeans game, the jacket. This is where presence becomes Power Point 1.0. Pairing jeans with the wrong jacket, the fastest way to ruin a great pair of jeans. Throw on the wrong jacket. Sounds harsh, but it's true. When you're over 40, your jacket is not just outerwear, it's a declaration of intent. And if it's oversized, outdated, or loud, it cancels out every ounce of effort you've put into the rest of your outfit. Too many men pair jeans with bulky fleeces, windbreakers from another decade, or worse, shapeless hoodies that collapse their entire silhouette. The issue isn't just about the look, it's the message it sends. An old, boxy jacket makes you look like you're still dressing from convenience, not character. It adds bulk, hides your shape, and gives off I haven't evolved energy. It doesn't matter how perfect your jeans fit if your jacket kills the structure. The outfit falls flat. This is where most men go wrong, and it's exactly where you'll get ahead. Instead, invest in jackets that frame your body, not swallow it. A structured suede bomber, a sleek Harrington in navy, or a tailored chore coat in Oliver tan. These are not just stylish, they're ageless. They skim the shoulders, taper gently at the waist, and elevate everything you're wearing underneath. These aren't flashy pieces. They're power moves disguised as everyday style. Go for classic neutrals, charcoal, deep olive, camel, and keep the detailing subtle. Clean zippers, no oversized logos, no neon stitching dot, because at this stage, in life, presence matters more than fashion trends. You're not chasing the latest drop, you're crafting a silhouette that speaks before you say a word. And the right jacket over jeans. That's how you turn decent outfit into who is this guy. Energy dot. So, before you grab just any jacket to toss over those perfectly chosen jeans, stop, ask, does this piece amplify my presence, or does it pull me back into style autopilot? Next up, we wrap it all up, and the final chapter isn't just about jeans. It's about who you're becoming every time you get dressed. From denim to discipline, the man you're becoming. Let's step back for a second. We didn't just talk about jeans, we talked about what they say about you. Every choice, from your fit to your belt, from your jacket to your shoes, has a voice. And when you're over 40, that voice needs to speak with clarity.com and commanding intention. This isn't about obsessing over trends or trying to look younger. It's about looking like you know who you are and showing that through every stitch dot, because here's the truth. Most men don't upgrade. They get comfortable. They assume jeans are just jeans, a safe fallback. But what you've learned in this guide is that denim, when chosen and styled correctly, can quietly signal maturity, self-respect, and presence. The man who knows how to pair his denim with the right textures, tones, and structure is the man who's editing his life, not just his closet. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Maybe today you ditch the shiny synthetic belt. Tomorrow, you try a structured Harrington instead of that old fleece. Piece by piece, you shift from default mode into deliberate, and that, my friend, is where transformation begins, not in trends, but in choices. If you're ready to take this further, I've linked a few key pieces below. Not sponsored noise, just refined essentials I trust. Maybe they'll help you start building a wardrobe that doesn't just look good but feels like you. Because at the end of the day, style over 40 isn't loud, it's discipline. It doesn't demand attention. It earns respect, quietly, clearly, and without apology. So the next time you reach for your jeans, remember this, you're not just getting dressed, you're showing up as the man you've worked to become.